Okay, so we are going to call on Women's Wear Brand of the Year is awarded to Palesa Mokobong from Mantu.
Don't forget, she also has the Deco brand people follow by.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's so nice to see everyone. Thank you so much. I am humbled. I still love my job. Does it show? Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so then we're going to call up Amy from Lullaby Rock for Children's Wear Designer of the Year.
Yes. We loved it so much.
Thank you so much. Can I say something?
Yeah, you can, of course.
It started because a lot of my friends were having babies, and 8-9 years ago, it was baby blue, baby pink, or yellow, lemon. So, and I thought, but none of us wear that, so now they can match us in a little mini way.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
We are going to call on Pambili, who is Bongiwe Bolaza's daughter, to accept the award on behalf of her for Heritage Cultural Designer of the Year.
You are exactly. Thank you very much for this award. She's very grateful for it. Sad that she couldn't be here to see all your faces. She's worked with a lot of you. I remember the names: Palesa, Craig, Alina. Thank you to the Fashion Industry Awards. Can they grow and flourish? This is a very great initiative. Thank you. God bless. Am I the only one loving the awards right now? Like the actual. I'm loving it. Yeah. Okay, so now we're really excited. We're going to do Seamstress of the Year. And Seamstress of the Year is Bernadette Darisan. Congratulations, Bernadette. Bernadette, I also want to say to you, it was unanimous. Like, I remember Simon and I looking at each other like, well, this is who it is. It is such an honor, Mama. It is such an honor. It is such an honor.
Thank you so much for having this cup. I don't have words to say. I would like to thank everyone who organized this event of today. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think the recognition of one seamstress will sort of garner more seamstresses knowing that more than just the principal designer, they too can have the day in the sun. So that's exciting. Okay, so then we're gonna do fashion innovation of the year. We had some debates, but this was really good as well. And excited about this person because I first worked with this person when I was 22 years old, and I'm 42 this year. And it's an honor to present my friend Craig Jacobs of Vinduzi.
I need to give you a hug.
There you go.
Thank you very much. I have to say, when I started my clothing label, because I come from a communication background, people were like, what does he know about fashion? And I just wanted to tell African stories through clothing. And I also wanted to celebrate the continent. And for me, Africa's always been organic. And this actually is an award for all of you guys, because we don't have to have sustainability on our brand to say that we are sustainable, because if it's made here and it's made locally, we're reducing our carbon footprint and we are celebrating makers here. And for me, that is, in a nutshell, what sustainability is all about. So it's for everyone else as well as for me. Thank you.
Thanks, Craig.
as somebody who has been a journalist now for over 20 years, it's always exciting to think about the people who actually write about fashion people. I started wearing South African designers because I was writing about them. I got excited about sitting there and learning who they were and what they were doing. And so journalists are a huge part of fueling the fashion industry. So I'm excited to tell you that the winner of the Fashion Journalist of the Year is Emmanuel. Tia, where's Emmanuel? There's Emmanuel. And Emmanuel, I was laughing because you're looking at me like, girl, it better be me. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. For me, I'm very excited because you guys make it easy for me to do my work. For me, it's always just about reflecting our culture and what's happening on the ground, and it's all because of you guys. We might not always get it right at the Sowetan, but we will try. So thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel. And the thing is about fashion, you don't always get it right, right? Sometimes it's a win, sometimes it's a bomb. Like, so you do what you need to do. Like, okay, cool. Pattern maker of the year. This is one of those categories I'm really excited about because pattern makers don't get as acknowledged as everybody else, and I'm super excited to congratulate Bernadette of Laughing Lizard Pattern Creations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
That's awesome. I'm very honored to receive this award. Thank you very much to the judges. I must just say that this award belongs to the clothing industry because without the designers who have supported me over the many years, I would never have achieved this far. Thank you very much.
So when we were choosing a retail space, we had a lot of debates about how many people know the spaces, why they know the spaces, and ultimately, Simon, I think you'll agree, we went back and looked at the criteria of how long these particular places had been functioning for, how many people had been going for how many years, and we, Simon and I, we all have clothes from this particular place, and it's the space. That's the winner. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you so much, guys. From all 68 employees at the space, and in the memory of Vanessa, our previous general manager, if there's one thing we all should be grateful for, is that we are here today through the COVID period, that we've managed to survive, that South Africans have stood by us, have supported us, have actively made a decision to keep us going during this difficult time. You know, small designers, larger designers that have struggled through retail have seen the opportunity in not just retail shopping, but online stores, Instagram stores, understanding your Shopifys, making fashion accessible. And you know, that's one thing we can take from COVID. We've all learned and lost a lot, but accessibility to South African designs and South African fashion has increased in these last 2 years, and the space in its function, in its beliefs, in its core and fiber is grateful for all the creatives that are in South Africa right now. Thank you.
And to the people who, these are people who literally run the industry, because as journalists we like to think that we do, and designers we like to think that we do. But actually stylists are the people who put the clothes on mannequins, people's stores, and get the stuff bought. So we are very excited as the Fashion Industry Awards South Africa to present Chloe Andrea Velgemoot as the Stylist of the Year. Oh, she's not here. From Paris tomorrow. Oh. Well, at least now you know who it is. Sorry. Oh, this is exciting for me because believe it or not, even when you've been in the industry for more than 20 years, there's some people you know about but haven't had the pleasure to actually meet. So this is somebody I'm excited to meet. The African Fashion Brand of the Year belongs to none other than Anesu. So she is phenomenal, and Anesu, you have just done so well, and we just are really, really proud to present this to you.
Thank you so much. Can I get a?
Yes.
Thank you so much for this award. Many people have always confused me for either a Zulu girl or a Xhosa girl sometimes, but I came to South Africa 30 years ago as a diplomat's child. And you can only imagine when you tell your ambassador dad, I want to be in fashion. And I feel South Africa has shaped me in so many ways. I'm truly grateful that I'm even emotional. I'm truly grateful that I get to have two cultures in me, one that is my own and one that is adopted. And thank you so much throughout the many, many years for accepting me, appreciating me, acknowledging my space within the industry, and we're only getting started. And what I can say, because I've gave myself some time to go out into the continent, the space is so big. We have so much work to do, so many things to build, and I can only wish everybody here the best of luck, and thank you.
Yes. This is Menswear Brand of the Year, and I am partial to this individual, always have been, even as an editor I was. I'm not ashamed to say that. And I was sitting across from Palesa, and Palesa was like, oh, I got 5 kisses from him. It's none other than one of my favorite designers in this country, and that's Sheldon.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you to Fiasa. There's lots I would like to speak about, but we need another day for that. So I think as we soldier on, we know all the challenges we have in South Africa, on the continent. The fact remains is that we are the most creative continent. We are the most creative people, and it's through our challenges that we're able to be even more creative. And we soldier on, so we keep on keeping on. Thank you.
Okay, so Emerging Talent of the Year is exciting for us. It's weird, I started following this brand a couple of months ago, last year, and I was just so excited to see a South African brand just being proudly South African and being so dope. And so I am proud to say that we unanimously all voted for Ezoketo. Congratulations.
I don't know what to say. It's so good being recognized by my mentors, people I run to when I'm like screaming, and they would calm me down. Anna Marie knows this. I would go to Palesa, opposite Vicky Arts. Everyone, it's such a beautiful moment. I just wish my dad was still here to see everything come full circle. But thank you so much.
Oh, I know who it is. Oh, this is exciting. So can I tell them a little bit about our joke when we were judging? So when Simon and I, because Bambina couldn't be in the same room with us, so we were given everybody's bio. So some people were very lucky to know and be friends with, and some people we actually just never met, and they were kind of like a mystery. And when we saw this person's and I have her clothes, by the way. And when we saw, and when we saw this person's bio, I remember Simon saying, "She's actually real," and I was like, "Yeah, she is actually real." And it's because whether you were walking around Senton City, or whether you were looking at the way she tailored her jackets and just the way she wanted women to look and move, there is nobody who deserves a lifetime achievement more than Joe Burkett. It's for you. It's an honor, Joe.
What can I say? First of all, I was amazed to receive it. Thank you very much. Very, very honored. I've probably had a longer journey than anyone here in this room. I've loved every minute of it. I was born in England, went to school in Folkestone, overlooking the cliffs. I could see France from the classroom. Everyone became accountants, nurses, went to university, but all I wanted to do was go to into fashion. And my careers mistress said, "Joe, okay, I'm going to send you to London." My mother found someone that was looking for a buyer or something, or trainee buyer. She said, "If you're going up to London," because it was a long way to London. London was a big trip, you know. We only went sort of once a year. And she said, "I'm going to make an appointment for you at Selfridges. I'm going to make an appointment for you at Harrods." I walked into Harrods. You're never going to believe this. I said to my mother when I came home on the train, they had escalators. I said, "They've got their own doctor." Harrods in Knightsbridge was then the best store in the world, and it had an underground bridge under the road, and we had chocolate factories. They had their chocolate factory. They had bread. They made their own food. Harrods did absolutely everything. And I was just so lucky. I went up to Harrods when I was 18, and all the buyers were sort of queen bees. They just wafted around, and they went for tea and coffee, and they looked magnificent. I was very much a little country bumpkin. But in 3 years, something happened. I was in the middle of the boutique era. The Beatles were there. The Mini just started. I don't know, you people don't know Bieber, but the first long boot came in. And I queued in Kensington High Street, not just every Friday, to get the brown pair, the black pair, the green pair. And, you know, the shrimp, you don't even know who the shrimp, she went to the races and she wore a mini up to here. My goodness, our skirts just went from here overnight, boom, 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 boom. And my mother used to say, "Your legs are going to get fat because, you know, that you're going to have fat going round because you're so cold, you women." And then my husband came to South Africa, and I obviously came with him. And that's when my journey started. And wow, because the opportunities here were great. You hadn't ever seen the Mini when I arrived. So yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. And I've traveled, I used to travel 4 times a year, but just coming back to Africa, I only came for 2 years, but coming back to Africa every time as that plane touched down at Jensmuts in those days, I think I'm home. And Africa's been wonderful. I've had the most amazing people work for me over the years, an incredible team behind me. And I think, you know, we've all come through terribly difficult times, but I think where there's a will, there's a way. And I always say, the more you do, the more you can do. So that's my journey, and thank you very much. And thank you for this award. I'm really, really honoured. Thank you.
So the Fashion Muse of the Year is exciting for me. She's not here herself, but I know there's somebody here representing her. I first met her like a year after editing, while still editing True Love. I think it was in 2012. And she was not the glamazon that she is right now. And I remember she came to me and she was like, "Oh, this is my name, blah, 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 blah." And just to have watched her over the last couple of, 10 years, this long. It's just been incredible. And she can't be here today, but I know somebody's here on her behalf. And I voted for her, and I said this to Simon because I'm saying it outwardly because I love what you represent. I believe in diversity and inclusion, especially in our industry. I believe in people who are brave and brave enough to be themselves. We're talking about individualism with Palesa and how that's in. We used to be strange and people used to look at us like, oh, they're fashionistas or whatever. And now, well. So, so I'd love to present this to Yaya Mavundla as our fashion muse.
Oh, okay. I'm not Yaya, but I'm here to accept the award on her behalf. But I'm certain she would have loved to thank the Fashion Industry Awards for the recognition, hairstylists, designers, and everyone that helps her look good in whatever she puts on her body. Thank you.
Okay, so me and Jolene have been between you and your wine and your food. So we just want to thank everybody here, and I want to send a special shout out to Alina once again before she comes onto the stage to say, you know, everybody starts somewhere, Alina. The Met Gala was not what it is now, back in the day. And my dream for you is that this space, you and the team, is that FASA becomes a space where we see the many facets of art, whether you are creating a garment or a chair like Palesa is doing, whether you're helping men like Naked Ape does know how to dress up, or if just all the little parts of the industry that make us excited to want to be a part of it. I bless you with more of it. I pray for more of it for you, and thank you for involving myself, Bambina, and Simon in the process. Thank you so much, everybody. Alina.
Sorry, it would be not okay for me to also say that, you know, we've lost people, and some of them we couldn't even attend their funerals because of COVID. You know, may their spirit live on. Wandi Nzibande from Lokshan Culture, DeMille, Jenny Andrews. I mean, she's been gone for long, but you know, those people's spirits still live on. Like Vanessa, you see it as well. So let's do good and push to do the best because they offered the best. You know, we know what they've done, and you all here, and you're still doing good. I mean, I'm not able to appreciate everyone, like call you every day and say I appreciate you, but you know, we appreciate you and we feel like there's so much to learn from you guys. And if we do call you, send you an email, ask you to maybe advise on whatever, please don't give up on us. And yeah, together we can do more and we grow the industry.